Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
All right, everybody. Jimmy Mack coming to you live. Hope everybody's doing well. Gosh, we're starting early tonight, and that's all good. And we're glad you're here. Welcome to the show. It's the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. You can join us here each week at 9 p.m. Eastern. And every Tuesday evening, 9 p.m., of course, Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, the dial-in number, if you're calling, is 206-806-9965. So you can join us here each week. Just part of what we give back, and it's all free. Lots of good stuff coming up on the show tonight, of course, and every week here. And if you haven't already signed up for our newsletter, you can go to jimmymackhealing.com. Sign up for the newsletter. Lots of downloads in there, affirmations, audio, video, all kinds of things. Again, it's all free. We even have Love on Special this month. We have a Zoom event that we did. It was very popular, and you can sign up for that and look over that, as well as a Love Audio MP3. And tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be on Conversations to Empower and Inspire with my friend and host, Lauren Ellis Gailey. And it's always a very popular show. It's on QC TV live stream video. Again, all free. And you can register for that by looking at Quantum Conversations with Lauren Gailey or going to our website, of course, jimmymackhealing.com. And lots of great stuff coming up, including this show every week, as you know. Also, if you wanted to merely listen to this through the internet, you can always go to www.freeconferencecall.com/wall/Goldilocks Productions. That's GOLDYLOCKS Productions.com. And if you visit there, you'll also be able to listen to the show. Again, the call-in number is 206-806-9965. Getting all this out there ahead of time for you, and we'll get underway here shortly. Also, if you want to see me in person anywhere in the Tampa Bay area, I am at Kodawari Yoga Studios. You can Google that at KodaWariYoga.com. Call them directly to meet with me there. It's every Friday by appointment. Of course, we do phone and Skype worldwide. So we're excited about everybody being on the call tonight. Lots of good stuff coming up, and just going to be a wild season. I think most of, just started retrograde and everything else going on. It is earlier here. That's so funny. My producer just wrote me that. Yeah, it showed up at least on the time clock a little bit earlier, but that's funny. We're fine. We're on our way. It's all good. And excited about every time we have a show, of course. And tonight's no exception. Every week we put on somebody new with you, except for the standards, of course. The first week we generally have Joanne Psychic Leo on, and the last week of the month on Tuesday also we'll have on Reverend Debbie Dean Spear. She does communication with those loved ones in spirit. So always good to have them both on. Lots of diversity there. We're excited about our light worker tonight, of course, and her name is Angela Marie Schneider, and you can find out more about her in a second. I'll give you the links. But her healing work, she uses a combination of modalities that are fast and really powerful. And she is, of course, a Divine Lightworker, a channel, natural healer, including Reiki and the mix, of course, and has allowed Angela to share healing energy to those open to the divine. You can find out more at tiffanypowershealing.com/products/services-with, and then it's Angela Marie. And if you go to tiffanypowershealing.com website, she is the first person beyond Tiffany there. and you can click on that, read more about it. And so we're excited to have her on here tonight. How are you tonight, love? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jimmy. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Good.
I'm excited.
You bet. We're glad to have you on, honey. I know you had a 954 number. You're from, I'm on the West Coast, of course, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater. Originally, aren't you over by Dade, Broward, over that way, right?
Actually, 954 is the Davie and Broward counties, but I'm 904. Yeah. I'm up in Clay County, Clay Duval.
Oh, okay. Okay, Duval.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've lived in Pompano Beach, so I...
Okay. More panhandle-ish. Got it.
So no, funny. I'm on the other side. I'm northeast.
Jacksonville. Yeah, hard right if you're looking at the state.
That's it. Yep.
Awesome.
That's it.
Well, we're happy to have you on the show. I know you do some readings and things too, of course, and that's what we'll capitalize on tonight. Is that the best way to get a hold of you? Just go ahead, and Tiffany's been on my show too, and you just go through the website there, correct? Okay. And is there a phone number? I think there's a phone number too, direct, and y'all actually have somebody live. They'll talk to you on the phone and figure all that out.
Yes, Mandy is our team assistant, and she takes the calls, she schedules appointments, and all that kind of good stuff. If you're unsure what you need, she can also guide you to which one of us would be best suited for them. And there should be an 800 number listed there, which will put you right in contact with Mandy.
Love that. No, that's fabulous, and we'll give them that as well. Now, y'all are out of Texas, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
That is correct.
So it's pretty out there. Yeah, lots going on there. That number out there, folks, is 737-777-9992. So, and they will they actually have live folks there. If you go on the website even, it's going to come up, Tiffany Powers Intuitive Coaching and How Can We Help You? And there's all kinds of neat, cool stuff there. So it's pretty advanced on even the website and all of that. So that's fabulous. Tell folks a little bit about you, honey. I always ask all the healers, what do you like to do?
Oh, gosh. I really just love it's always been natural for people to approach me and talk to me about things and look for guidance and solutions and things like that. So it's always been a joy. I don't think it's ever something that I'll get bored of doing. And now that I'm using my gifts to help people in their everyday life, it really is a blessing to be able to do so, and I enjoy it greatly.
Love it. No, that's fabulous. And I know back in the day, they always, if I say hi to the guys that drive through at McDonald's and I go, "How's it going?" they want to spill their guts to me, So it's kind of funny. It's like, oh my God, I just meant how's it going, That's how you know. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
That's it. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. My mother used to say you got to be a good listener. That's for sure. So.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Oh yeah. People
we're
like
excited to have
really
you on the show tonight, honey. We're gonna take as many callers as we can, of course, and give out your information throughout. And I always let the ladies start first, so I'm gonna grab a caller here. Maybe if you can give them 3 to 5 minutes tops on any kind of reading that comes to you intuitively, then any healing I might pick that up as well. We'll see how good they are for us. I love it. 314 is our first caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Jimmy, it's Georgia in Arizona.
Oh, hey Georgia. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you guys?
Good, thanks. Thanks for asking, honey.
Good.
You have a question for Angela Marie?
Actually, what I would like to ask is I'm just feeling kind of funky, and I had a friend who just returned from Japan, and I don't want to buy into all the, what's going on. But I'm not feeling all that well, but I would like to ask just for, if it's possible, could we do some kind of group healing, whoever wants to be a part of it, and send energy around the world over this whole coronavirus crap?
Yes, I love that. I just pulled the compassion card, so that's perfect. Let's do it.
Let's do it. You
Jimmy,
okay with that,
the way
Jimmy?
that
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say the way that I do healing work. It's kind of energetically. I've listened to Jimmy's shows, and I know he has kind of a different way of doing that. So, Jimmy, maybe you want to take the lead here?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I don't, you don't show coronavirus at all, by the way, so I certainly would
I didn't think I did,
let that go. Yeah, just
Right.
saying you're not even close. So Mercury retrograde is kicked in gear, so I think that's a huge part of what we're feeling. Also, anything that's going on politically and everything else, and globally, and just all the mass consciousness of sadness and boo-hoo-hoo. And 9 times out of 10, this stuff isn't even ours. Of course, it's somebody else's. So I just don't get that with you at all. As far as all that goes, gosh, you brought it up, so we'll make you the guinea pig. Go ahead and stand up, and we'll have you rock it out for the whole world. How about that? Okay,
you got it.
All right,
I'm ready.
So we'll just do a bigger prayer, and I'm just going to do a massive piece: believe, think, know, and feel. Ready, willing, and able. Know when, where, how, why. And let's release this coronavirus, the fear, the pandemonium, the chaos, drama, mystery, intrigue that is around it. We're actually going to scramble the virus itself and surrender all that into the void, giving everybody the highest and best chance so that this will dissipate out, and it's going to pull you forward when it comes in. And you'll feel the wave, and it's going to pull you forward and pull, and then bring you back to neutral once it's done.
Going forward.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And it's going to be pretty big because you're asking for the whole world, not just you.
Right.
And, of course, you'll feel that pull, and then it'll bring you back to neutral once it's released. We're just going to hold everybody else on a higher vision right now and stay out all the panic of it all and the fear, especially the chaos and drama of it. It's going to pull you back to neutral once that's done.
Yeah, it's starting to rock me now. So.
Yeah, good. You don't test for virus. You do test for bacterial, so we'll release that while we're at it. Mold, fungus, mildew, yeast, candida, negative pathogen, parasite. What else? Heavy metals, no. And even allergies is no. You do have a slight bacterial issue going on, so we're just releasing all that energetically. Doesn't test as flu whatsoever, so you're good. So we'll see what happens now. But it'll bring you back to neutral and it rocks it out. And I'm only talking because it's a radio show and we don't need dead air.
You brought me back.
Awesome.
Yay,
well, thanks for bringing that up, honey. Gosh, that's for the whole world. And
you
we
betcha.
appreciate you bringing it up. But I think you're picking up on a lot of that. I don't get that you have any ever need to worry about it.
Yeah,
you might have a slight bug thing going on, but I'm sure you can figure that out too. Okay?
Right. Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, honey. We appreciate it.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you guys for having all this. And
you bet.
thank you to both of you. Blessings and love.
Love
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Our next caller is 757 area code. Oh, 727. It's Davia. How are you tonight, honey?
Hey, I'm doing okay. Thank you. Hi, Jimmy. Hi. And,
Hi, Davia.
How are you?
Well, listen, I have a tiny bit of an issue since a few days. I have a hard time to breathe, like I'm not having enough oxygen, and that makes me dizzy sometimes and vertigos, so that's where I'm at.
Kind of like vertigo?
Yes, I have vertigos, and it's like I don't have enough air or oxygen, and it's like I don't breathe well. There's nothing on my lungs. I don't feel that,
Are you feeling anxious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you need to do some surrendering to whatever it is you're trying to control. I feel like there's something you're just trying to kind of keep on a path that you want it to be on, you need it to be on, and if you can kind of just let go a little bit of that control, things will start flowing again, and you'll breathe better.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
All right, great. You're welcome.
This is more like about my work, what I paint, or personal life. If you could help me a little bit.
Work life? Working career?
Yes, or more like personal life.
Love? Sure. Ooh, I got a new romantic cycle begins. That sounds interesting. Is there somebody that you're seeing now, or are you hoping to meet somebody new?
No, nobody special.
Okay, that's okay. Not yet. Okay, and then I got don't let your past hold me back. So I feel like as you're just, you leave home and you're out doing errands or whatever it is that you're doing, just be open to things. Try not to judge right off the bat. I feel like maybe it's almost like you're looking for something to be wrong so you can say, no, I don't want that. Okay. Maybe just surrender in that way as well and see what shows up for you. Okay. I'm going to see if I can't get you sort of a time frame here. I'm seeing 3 to 4, but I feel like that could be months and not weeks. Okay. You'll meet somebody new. Is there anything that you do kind of regularly, a hobby maybe?
No, I'm working a lot these days on moving stuff in the house to prepare my art studio, so it's very physical and taxing, but my passion is painting.
Fantastic. Okay. I'm just trying to see. I feel like a man that you may meet here in 3 to 4 months would share a similar passion. So that would be wonderful. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep painting.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Love that. Thanks, honey. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll work on you tonight for sure. You're part of prayer, so we'll be releasing all that. I'd definitely pick up stress. He's right on spot on that, and it's more anxiety, stress, and tension, that sort of thing. And like I said to the earlier caller, you can pick it up from the atmosphere, from politics, society, religion, all the stuff that's going on. It's a bit much, so but I'm going to release it off of you right now. We'll see it clearing off of you right now too. Okay. Also, the pollen is actually started up, I think, a little bit early. We went to the fair and parked under the oak trees. I'm telling you. Yeah.
I have a huge oak trees next door, and it's huge.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I think that's a part of it too, honey. So just know that, and it will change, and it's going to pass. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Thank you very much, both of you.
Oh, okay. Glad you called in. Thank you. Appreciate you listening, honey.
Thank you.
Bye. 617 is our next caller. Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi. I'm Joy in Massachusetts. How you doing, Jimmy?
Hi, Joy. Good, honey. How are you tonight?
I'm great. My first time calling in, so I'm really excited.
We're glad you did. Yeah. Do you have a question for Angela Marie?
Yes, I do. I'm working on a big project, and I'm hoping for successful completion and that it is a success. However, I've hit a roadblock, and I can't seem to find a way out of it. So I'm stressed, I'll be honest, and a little panicky about the whole thing.
What kind of project is it, Joy?
Humongous school project.
School project?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this being graded, or?
Yes, it is.
Are you in school?
Graded.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let's see. When is this due? This is due soon, and you're panicking.
Yes.
Okay. Do you like to spend time outside? I feel like you just need to clear your head, really. I feel like you're overthinking things, which is causing some confusion and some stress. And it just sort of, the overthinking kind of got out of control. So I feel like if you just sort of get centered again and balance and find something that you enjoy doing that's mindless, where you can sort of free your thoughts, because you're cloudy right now.
Okay.
I got the card adversity. I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So it's very likely that you could be, that you need to learn an important lesson for your life with this kind of bump in the road that you've come to with this project kind of coming to a stop. I wish that we could get you grounded. Can you walk outside barefoot?
It's super cold outside and it's raining.
Okay.
I can go outside. It's just that it's super cold.
Yeah, you said you're in Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you just really need to clear your head right now. Maybe just take a step back from the project, do something you enjoy doing that's going to relax you, and then go back to it. Let me see here. I do feel like you'll get a good grade on this. I don't feel like you're going to fail anywhere close to failing on this project. So I just think you need just a break, sort of recollect yourself and clear your mind, and then go back to it. And I think in doing that, you'll know exactly what to do to finish it up.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You bet. Sounds good, Joy. Hey, Joy, stand up. We'll get you grounded real quick. We don't need you going out in the snow, and my mother would say catching a death of cold there. Gosh.
I'm sorry.
we never think of it as that cold because it's nice where I'm at in Florida too. So,
yes.
But stand up, face due north. Going to pull you forward for yes, push you backwards for no. If you just say my name is Joy, you should feel the pull forward.
My name is Joy. Yep.
Yep. And if you say my name's Nemo the fish, you'll feel the pull backwards.
My name is Nemo the fish. Woo, yes, I'm pulled backwards.
Awesome. So we'll go ahead and just say that. I feel grounded and safe. And see if you go forward, back, or in between now.
I feel grounded and safe. I go backwards.
Yeah, so I'm going to change it to a yes. You'll feel a wave. That's going to pull you straight forward to yes. And we're going to do it for you and everyone that ever hears the sound of my voice on the show, and everyone on the call tonight that wants it. We're going to help you feel more grounded and safe. And you'll feel it pull you forward and bring you back to neutral once it's done.
Wow, I'm back to neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Awesome. Pulled you forward first, right? Yay. That's good. Gosh, Joy, we appreciate first-time caller, and that you helped with everybody else tonight too, right? So
thank you.
This should all come about, to your benefit. It tests pretty strong, whatever it is you're working on. So my mother always said, will this matter 5 or 10 years from now? And chances are on most things it's a big fat no. So I'm telling you, you're going to get through it, okay?
Yes, you will.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for calling in tonight. We appreciate it. Fantastic. 651 is our next caller. Hi, 651, you're on live.
This is Eileen in Minnesota.
Hi.
Hey, Eileen. I bet it's even colder in Minnesota than it was in Massachusetts. My God.
Don't make me go out. We just had a snowstorm.
No, we're not doing that. That's so funny. It goes below 70 in Florida, and I got to throw blankets on my bed. Are you kidding?
Yes.
And it also.
What's going on? Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's your question? Let's see what Angela Marie can stir up for you, honey.
Yeah, it was a pretty strong urge. I paid attention to your email, Jimmy, and then it was like, you need to be on that call Tuesday. And I wasn't even sure what I was getting on for, so I'm going to go with what I'm getting. But I've had my left jaw has been locking open for about 3 months, and I've seen a specialist, but at this point can't go further for insurance or financial reasons. So I've been doing a lot of energy work. But with that, my temples feel like my head is in a vice, and my sternum feels locked where it's not allowing my body to rhythmically work correctly because it's locked. And I am an energy worker, so when I'm saying things more specifically than maybe normal, it's because I do this work too. So I have been in a pattern of clearing ancestral things that it felt correct until one point last week when a co-student helped me see that I might be so open I'm letting anything come in without knowing it. So we worked on kind of closing that and it's like the serenity prayer. When do I do something? When is it mine and when isn't it? So I've been more grounded and had some clearing this week about understanding how to take my mind back. I was a child of mind control abuse kind of thing. So where I thought I was consciously working on things, I really never understood my mind still wasn't mine to maybe visualize something, or I might be thinking about it but not creating an image for it. So I think I'm super exhausted from this work I've done, not realizing I wasn't, grounded or utilizing my energy correctly, but also feel like a real, like a funny vibration right in the sternum. And I know there was some abuse done there, but I don't know. That's all I can say as to why I'm on this call. I don't really know anything other than that. Well, I got to say one more thing. In the mail, I got something I picked up today, and I flipped it over, and it said, God's glorious promise of life after death. And I think there's something still going on with people that have passed that are, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just something.
What are you experiencing with that? Like, do you think that you have dark entities around you, or just spirit around you?
I used to a lot more, and Jimmy, your recording that I got when I was I've gotten a couple packages, that helped a lot. Other things have helped, but most recently, just even a day ago, saying that this is my energy, you can't have this anymore, you need to go to the light. It felt more powerful to say that, but I feel that there's still something saying I don't have the right to have my own life or something like that, and it feels really strong in the sternum when I say that.
Yeah, the heart chakra is cloudy. The heart chakra seems blocked for you. Now, something that I do a lot with clients is I place different types of protection around them. One popular one is a protection that I place for the highly sensitives or the highly sensitive empaths. And what I do with this protection that I place around you is it's in glass, and it allows you to still recognize other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions and energies and things like that, but they can't penetrate, so you're taking them on as your own. So that is something that you can think about and reach out to me if it's something you want me to help you in achieving. But I also feel like I do feel like it's like ancestral spirit that just sort of like taunts you, like, haha, like they mean you no harm, but they're going to just cause you some feelings that make you think, kind of like to distract you from whatever it is you're focusing on in your life, taunting you in those kinds of ways.
And I don't disagree. As you're talking, I'm getting kind of like I think I was highly empathic as a child, and it was shut down because they were doing things and saying, like, you don't know anything, you're crazy, you've imagined this. So there's this message of I don't know anything. So I felt like as you were talking, I'm on some weird level not aware of what's going on around me because that was programmed onto me, and I didn't realize it the way I'm saying it until you were working and the energy's moving. But I feel, I would say I have no idea. I'm unemployed. I'm kind of got this pattern of unemployment, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. The only thing I know for sure is I love water. I love nature. I love people. I'm mourning a broken family, but otherwise I don't paint. I don't have a passion. I like to read. I like to watch movies. I love the story.
Simple life.
But it's like, what am I supposed to do? So I don't know if something's distracting me or not. I know that it's been big what I've been going through, and I work to clear it. Sometimes it feels like it has a life of its own.
Yeah. So another form of protection that I do for clients is I have a client that lives in New York, and her and her husband like to go to the city once a month and have a nice time, whatever, enjoy it. And what happens is she ends up coming home, like she can feel the spirits and the entities that kind of try to get their hooks into her. And so she had enough of it. She booked a session, and I placed a protection around her that sort of shielded her from these spirits that were taunting or dark entities that didn't mean her any good, that aren't for her highest and best. And the next day, she went out that night, and the next day she messaged me saying how incredible it was. Like she was in tears. She felt so good. She hadn't been out in a long time and not come home with that feeling. So definitely something to think about.
I'm new to this call, so I know I kind of don't know what I'm even on, really. I think Jimmy has guests on, so I'm not even sure what your name or your contact information is to get that help. But the second piece I would say is I don't think I'm aware it's happening. So that's where protection is interesting, but something feels weird as you're talking, like almost there's a spell on me and my family to not know what's up. And can you do anything about that tonight? And then I would look into further work. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's a spell on the family to not have a clue because so much was going on in secret. And that means my husband and my lineages are both somehow involved in this.
Yeah, it feels like what's going on is just creating a lot of blocks, a lot of kind of trying to pull the perfect plan apart, so to speak, in a way. And so to lift it and get it released, and then I would even recommend getting with one of the two other girls on the team that do theta healing, which is an incredible modality. Oh boy, it's incredible, but it can release things like that that are carried on from past lives, generational curses, things in that nature.
Okay, so what do I do from here to contact any of that, you or them, or?
So I believe a link should be posted for the website where you can contact us. You can contact me and then Tiffany Powers and Melinda Vestal as well. It should be listed, isn't it, Jimmy?
I just went.
Yeah, it is. You can give her the phone number, honey, or the website. It will be fine. It's under TiffanyPowersHealing.com.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and it's going to be in the newsletter, and the phone number, and everything is there, honey. And okay. I'll be glad to clear you real quick. I mean, what we're basically telling you is we're 8-10 minutes into it, so it might take another process, 30-40 minutes to get you out of it. But the first thing I'd pick up on, if you were in my town, I'd take you to my nearest little chiropractor, and she'd be using an activator on your jaw too, and a clicker. So that would go a long way. So would cranial sacral, just saying.
So I've had two of those recently, yeah.
Okay. So if you had a good chiropractor that could use an activator and then go all inside of your mouth and do releases, that should go a long way to release all this. You know, I don't even get that it's I don't even get that it's anything creepy crawly or anything like that. I think this is just something that's come on from time. And if you're seeing the professionals already, you know, that's what I would do.
And if your temples are hurting the way you're saying that they're hurting, it could be because your jaw is locked up. So it's had enough of that pressure in and out from clenching on your jaw. You're probably doing a lot of clenching and grinding.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge, but yeah, I'm sure I'm doing something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet you're doing it at night. Yeah. When you least expect it. You're doing it at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm telling you, you're doing it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But reach out to us when you can, honey. We'll help you all we can, okay?
Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
You bet. You bet. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
All right, guys.
847 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Kathy calling from Illinois.
Hi,
Hey, Kathy. How are you tonight? What's going on?
Oh, just job and finances. So I don't know if there's anything you can give me some insight on.
Job and finances. Okay. Are you out of work right now?
No, I started a new job last week, and I don't know that it fits me quite right.
How do you feel about it? Is it just a means to an end for you, or?
Yeah, for right now. There were a couple of other jobs that, you know, I had accepted this before they came up, and the other jobs are better pay opportunities, but, you know, I've kind of started, and it's like I don't know what to do.
Well, I would say there's a lot of jobs out there that I like to call throwaway jobs. They are a means to an end, so when something better comes up that's more suited for you, you got to jump on it, because you're going to give yourself the biggest guilt trip over not. So I got a card here, self-discipline.
Okay.
A lot of times people they feel like they have an obligation to people that they really don't have an obligation to. And you don't really have an obligation to this job that you just started. If there's other things that are kind of showing up for you, better opportunities, why not? I feel like you have a little bit of programming around guilt, where you don't like to let people down. You just got this job, and now you're about to walk away and maybe do something different. So I would affirm that you release any beliefs that no longer assist you in your soul's growth. That could be helpful. Am I close?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just like, okay, I just started. I'm,
You're not obligated. Nope, you're not obligated. Definitely not. All right, let me see what else I get here for you. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality, and a fiery climax approaches. Have faith in your dreams. Yes. So I feel like deep down, like you know, because you're asking. You're talking about this. I just got this job a week and a half ago, but then I have these other opportunities that showed up for me, and they're better. What should I do?
They're interviews, so they're not really jobs yet.
So are you wondering if you should go to them?
Yes.
I think you know. Don't you owe it to yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
But I'm trying to do it secretively so it doesn't appear that I'm still interviewing. I know.
So in these situations, it's kind of like that fork in the road. It might be a small fork, but it's a fork. So you have a decision to make.
Yeah.
And see, here's the thing about being intuitive is that I can advise you, but you still have the free will to make your own decisions. So if you're tired of feeling jaded and tired of feeling like, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, you got to do something different.
Either jump 100% in with what I've got or truly do some searching and somehow find a way to leave early from work to go do a face-to-face interview.
Sure. You can tell them anything. You can tell them, hey, I've got a doctor's appointment. I need to leave at, 1:30. This was scheduled a month ago. Anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Not promoting lying. However, you get the gist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
appreciate you calling in, honey. I would definitely do that. I would, I've talked to you before several times in the last.
Not supposed to remember. I'm still talking the same thing.
Yeah, you are 100%. It just comes up in my brain. So I'm telling you right now, and I talk to people around the world 7 days a week. But I go on voice tonality, and you just gotta, kind of put on your big girl panties and keep going to interviews. I wouldn't even bother about putting these people on my resume. You get a better job, you just get up and leave. My friend used to say, if I don't like the movie, I get up and leave. So you definitely need to do that. Otherwise, you're going to just sit here calling us every week going, what should I do? It's like, well, now a year's gone by. You got a year in that place. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You got to just say, oh, no. It's got to be so bad to make you want to leave. So you either suck it up and stay there for forever or leave. But I think you're going to interview and do something else and leave, and you won't even put these folks in your resume. You're just taking it way too personal as what everybody might think of you. Hell, they're strangers. You're never going to see these people again. Couldn't care less. I'd move it on. Okay?
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah. Thanks, honey. Have a great night.
You too.
7775 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Well, good evening. It's Linnell from Tahoe.
Hey, Linnell. How are you?
I'm doing okay. And yourself?
Good.
Fantastic.
Thanks for asking, honey.
Cool. So,
did you have a question?
A request. I don't know if it's necessarily a question, but when we had our session and I had some clicking in my neck, and you said, "Oh, let's take care of that," I said, "No, that's my yes thing." Well, I'm changing my mind. I want some help with my neck now. I had a chiropractor appointment the other day, and he actually adjusted something so high in my head. It's amazing. It literally shifted my jaw. Like, my jaw, my teeth don't even match up now. But my top teeth and my bottom teeth are completely centered. It's amazing. So I'm really sore, but I'm pretty sure it's just a readjusting for being out of whack for so long.
Exactly.
I think that's what I'm feeling.
Because
I'm going forward, but any kind of help with this would be greatly appreciated.
Aw. Yeah, I know what that's like, sweetheart.
Yeah, I have to, I'm stopping, I freeze, and, I do this, really weird motion, and then my neck pops, and then I can keep walking. But it's I don't know. I think this just needs to any kind of help with balancing this out, accelerating the balancing out would be great.
Oh, yeah. Now that you're realigned properly, everything is now got to figure out where it needs to be and how it needs to settle again. I know. 2 years ago, I had cervical ACDF surgery on T4 through 7, and for a long time, I would tense my shoulders and shrug them. And after the surgery, I had to remind myself, consciously, to just relax. I don't have to. Muscle memory wants me to shrug my shoulders again, and I had to remember I don't need to anymore and to relax. So I understand what you're going through.
You know what? I have this really weird thing I got to tell you about, only because I found it, and I wear it all the time on my shoulders, even when I'm not listening to it, because it's actually a speaker by, can I say a company's name? Bose speakers, and it sits on your neck, around your neck, and I do not find my shoulders in my ears anymore because this thing holds me really stable. It's amazing, and they're speakers. They're speakers. I was just with my girlfriend, and she's like, she wore them for a little bit, and she had to go buy some. She's like, oh my gosh, unbelievable what these do. And I said, I know, they keep you really stress free because your shoulders don't end up in your ears. Yeah, kind of cool. So anyway, I don't know why I had to tell you that, but there you go.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. So that might help you in the future. But any kind of help with this, it's actually starting to feel better. Are you already working on me, Jimmy?
You bet. Yep. So
he's on it.
Stand up right now. Yep, just stand up right now. But that's good that they clicked you up that high and snapped and cracked stuff. My little chiropractor's so good, she points down the back of my throat and corrects the atlas. So that's how good she is, just with energy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm one of those. Yeah, I'm one of those atlas, and he actually has to pull my head. But I think it was even. I don't know what he got the other day, but I knew I had to go. People
well, it's bound to help you. I don't get to go forward as much as I want to drop back, and so let's just release whatever the misalignment is on the teeth and surrender that out. You'll feel it pull you back when it leaves. I'm just doing it now.
I'm on my toes.
And you'll feel the wave and it pulling you backwards when it releases.
There I went. Snap me back.
Awesome.
A lot of draining.
And we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. And don't hesitate too. Yeah, I have night guards I wear. I went through years of Invisalign, and so you don't want to mess it up. So they're showing me night guards for you too. And so that might be another thing to look at, even if you only did the top or the bottom. You test stronger for bottom than top, by the way.
I have one for the bottom.
Consider that too, honey. Yeah.
I had it set for the other segment, but when I first hurt this jaw 30 years ago, I did the whole soft food and the mouth guard, and I did all that. But I guess I was getting used to something that was not adjusted. It's amazing that it took 30 years. But there's been other layers that had to get removed before that would heal.
True.
Yeah.
True. Well, we're glad you called in and shared with us, honey. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for all you do.
You bet.
All right.
Thank you. Have a great night, honey. Appreciate it. Sadia is our next caller. She's on a headset. No numbers showing up. Got it.
Thank you
Hi,
so
Sadia.
much.
You're on live.
Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you, honey?
I'm good. Hi, Angela.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing?
I'm good. I wanted to ask, there is for some time since last year, there's this person in my son's school who has been really a big problem, and she's the behavioral therapist there, and she has, she's been causing a lot of problems, and it's now getting to the point that, I can't even breathe in the same space where she is, and it's so much fear when I have to come to drop my son to school every day. He's in grade 1, and I've been struggling to drop him off on time and so many things. So, I just wanted to know, if, maybe there's some kind of energy between us that is not, that's not some good energy, or I don't know what it is. Maybe you want to say something.
I'm feeling that she's got some agitation sitting inside of her.
And she's like the boss. Like nobody can mess with her. Kind of she makes that known, and everybody knows that about her. And nobody can dare to say anything beyond what she says.
Yeah, I feel like her personal life, she's just not happy, and so it just reflects. It's her outlet everywhere else in her life. Like she has no control. She doesn't have enough control over her personal life, and so she kind of takes it. She uses her power and control in work. I don't feel as though it's anything personal towards you or your son. I think it's just her demeanor.
Oh, she's good with my son. It's just with me. It's just, like now I kind of like really, I don't know what to do because I have to go to school every day to pick and drop him off. And it just, and that my son was diagnosed with autism, so they from time to time get in touch with me regarding his reading skills or something. And it's just the way she speaks to me, she just snubs me in front of everybody, and I'm always in so much fear at that time.
Patronizing.
I have this fear
of patronizing?
Somebody snatching my son from me. Like I have this huge major fear.
Boy, you spun that one.
Oh my God.
Has something happened? Did you hear something, see something to make you feel that?
I feel it's a past life thing, and plus I think maybe because I've been in shelters. Me too. I just saw so many people get in touch with children aid services, and just the families getting destroyed and so much happening that, like, I mean. And I think it's a past life thing as well.
I agree with you there. I do agree with you there. And then your upbringing, the way it was for you, certainly doesn't help matters. I feel like you're expecting the worst. And so what I would say is when you start feeling that, or thinking that rather, when you start having those kinds of thoughts, I want you to just say, I'm not doing this today. He is safe. He is healthy. He is loved. He is fine. Okay, because I think the more you sit in that energy and use time thinking about that thought, you're going to you're putting that vibration out there energetically, and you could be manifesting that. You don't want to do that.
Okay, my goodness. Oh, no, that's the last thing I want to do. But I get you. Like, the more I just sit in that energy, the more that is what I'm going to attract towards me.
Absolutely, yes. And so you can just say cancel, 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 delete, 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 like erase, whatever works for you. And you just say, I'm not doing this. And then I want you to, in turn, think a few positive things. He is safe. He's at school. He's protected. Think those things. He's not your upbringing. He's not in the same upbringing you were in.
Yeah, I feel suddenly different by those words that you're saying right now.
Good, honey. Very good. Yeah. Wow, our minds, the human brain, it's an incredible, thing. A person can make themselves literally crazy with their thoughts if they don't get a grip on them. I understand being prepared. I understand experience and keeping a lookout for red flags in that way, be aware of our surroundings and things like that, being extra protected and all that kind of good stuff. That's great, but don't let it consume you to where you're not enjoying anything.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, you're so right. I'm really not enjoying it.
Oh, hug, honey.
Yeah. But I think, you're right. I need to change my lens. I need to relax.
Yeah, and stay in the now. Stop going back to the past. You're going back to your upbringing, and you're bringing that energy into your son's life, his upbringing. You don't want to do that. Stay in the now. He's safe.
Yes, we both are safe. Thank you so much.
You're
welcome.
Bet.
Thanks for calling in, honey. I promise you that behavioral therapist is not deep enough to sense when you're pulling up with your son. So she's not having any of these reactions. A lot of times it's a rougher road for all of us that are sensitive. We pick up on so much stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that's more you, and it's more your son. It's more of what's going on in society. And the focal point right now just happens to be behavioral therapist, but it's got nothing to do with her. So I've been saying prayers the whole time she's been talking to you, and we're releasing all kinds of stuff. So it's bound to help you. Okay?
Thank you so much, Jimmy. I feel so
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I bless you.
You bet. Love you. Have a great night, honey. 760 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, 760. It's a Mercury retrograde shooter, I swear, this whole day. It's been so funny. Oh, my gosh. Very funny. Gosh. All right. Jolie, 561. How are you, honey? You doing okay?
Hey, Jimmy. How are you?
Hey. Good. How are you, honey?
Fantastic.
Oh, good. Well, I like hearing that. You want to check in with Angela Marie, see what cards you get? What's going on?
Yeah. Hi. You know, it's interesting because I used to live up in the 904 myself once.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Awesome. Where are you at now?
Yeah. Pompano Beach. Yay.
Ah, I used to live there right off Copans.
Look at that. That's where I live.
Oh, my goodness. Northeast 24th Street.
Isn't that amazing? So you know what right? You know what I'm going to ask the question then? I was thinking of maybe moving back up there and buying a house in Yulee, Florida.
In Yulee.
Which is,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Nassau County, right at the top by the Georgia line. What do you think about that?
All right, let me see here. I'm just going to kind of channel into that. I do see you loaded up, smiling, but I'm feeling like it's more in the springtime.
Cool.
I do feel as though if it's something you really want to do and you make it happen, you put a plan together and execute it, you'll be on your way in the spring.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Because you know what I heard, houses up there you can still get pretty cheap, believe it or not.
Up in Yulee, absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's not a bad place. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like it. It's wide open, but you have your space. You can move. Neighbors aren't too close to you if you don't want them to be.
Exactly. Plus, you're not far from Amelia Island.
That's it. Yeah, it's gorgeous there. They've done a lot of building over the last few years there, up there on the island. Lots of building, lots of new stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, that was easy.
That was
right.
easy.
It's an easy button.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have another question?
Absolutely. I don't know. Do you just if you pull a card, could you just do that and see what just jumps out?
Yes, I can. I can do that. I'm going to pull from the Soul's Journey deck here for you and just get kind of a general card here for you. Let's see what you need to focus on right now. Yes, ma'am. All right. I got regrets. I know that I cannot change the past. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So I know that I cannot change the past. It's a good message. I'm not sure exactly what has transpired in your life, maybe recently, if there's any sort of grudge that you're holding on to. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But know that everything happens just as it's supposed to, good, bad, or otherwise. And so holding on to those grudges, holding on to regrets, we can let that go because it doesn't serve us anymore. It holds us down, it weighs us, it holds us back and weighs us down.
Amen. Thank you.
There you go, honey.
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, you both.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for calling in tonight. Thanks for listening to the show. Wow.
Definitely.
Angela Marie, It flew by, didn't it?
It certainly did. It certainly did.
We're so glad you're on tonight and bringing it for folks. Can only help.
Yeah, it was exciting.
You know. Good. We're glad you had fun, honey. You have to come back on sometime, too. So,
I look forward to it.
Fantastic. Yeah. Thanks again for being on. Folks, if you want to get a hold of her, the phone number is 737-777-9992. They're out of Austin, Texas. It's TiffanyPowersHealing.com. And if you go there, you'll find out more information and you can see all the rates and all the services. And there's a lot going on there, and someone will call you back. So don't hesitate to reach out to them for a reading. And thanks, everybody, for joining the show tonight. We really appreciate it. We always bring it for you, and we appreciate everybody being here. I want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Bye for now.
Jimmy Mack is a renowned medical intuitive and spiritual life coach who, after a near-death experience, was divinely shown a simpler way to create healing and profound changes, now known as My Liquid Fish, Change Made Simple. Host of talk radio show called The Jimmy Mack Healing Show. Jimmy works worldwide with clients in person, on the phone, and over Skype, accessing energetic powers and co-creating changes that you actually feel. Visit www.jimmymackhealing.com.
Become a Goldilocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldilocks Productions VIP community today.